Guys, we have done something we've been wanting to do for a really long time.
For years now, we've romanticised van life. And although we've loved all of our adventures in the tent, it doesn't quite give us the freedom that we've been craving.
Back in 2021, we had a crazy idea to make do with what we had and built a conversion for Tom's tiny hatchback car. We loved the freedom that it gave us for spontaneous weekends away, but found it was way too cramped. But we didn't want to invest in a van yet, as we were saving for our trip to the other side of the world.
We really regretted not getting a van during our year in New Zealand, but we did manage to get a taste of van life in Australia, and we've been thinking about it ever since.
So when we finally found the one that we thought was right for us, we made the 4-hour journey to pick it up and bring it home. I am now the proud owner of, I'm now the proud owner of a van. So excited! I've been waiting for this for so long. We've just driven a couple of hours in the van and it's going well, except for the fact that one of the headlights isn't working. So we've just popped to Halfords to get that changed. You know, teething problems. Not everything can be perfect all the time. So yeah, lots of little adjustments to make the van like just a little bit better, but that's okay.
Here it is.
So this has been the year of not any adventure, not another adventure, just
Not
no
any.
adventure. And we thought buying a van would help us kind of get that adventurous spirit back up, give us an excuse to go out no matter what the weather. We're hoping that getting this van and converting it is gonna give us that little bit of an excuse to actually go and do more adventures, because we just haven't done any for so long. We haven't actually filmed anything since July. So it kind of feels weird to have the camera in front of us again.
It's odd. So we've gone for a Nissan NV200 2011 plate. It's got just under 100,000 miles on the clock, and it's a really cute little micro camper.
Yeah, it's kind of small, but I think we can make it work as a van conversion as our first little van.
Conversion.
So we're super excited. So we're gonna try and convert it in between kind of like days off, in the evenings where we can, or just right now on your lunch break you're just gonna help out for a little bit on my day off. So just any little time we can do it, we're gonna do it.
Yeah,
This is the van. We've gone for a cheeky little red colour. I don't know why, it was the one that
Wouldn't
came
have
up.
been my first choice.
Wouldn't have been Hannah's first choice, but I really like it, and the entire family has red cars, so it just makes sense.
Embarrassing.
So the plan for today, or at least Hannah's plan for today, and me helping out when I can, is to strip the back seats out and remove all the panelling so that we can get insulation in.
So essentially the basic plan is to have a bench seat running along this side here that can be brought out into a bed, and a little cabinet along this side here. And that's the basic plan for now. One thing that we're really lucky about is that my brother's actual job is a van converter, and my dad is really handy with building things. So at least I've got a family who can help us when we have no idea what we're doing. We did convert Tom's car into like a little camper van, but that was nothing like doing this one. So we've got a little basic plan of the layout, but in terms of executing it, the only thing I know how to do is strip and insulate. Anything after that, no clue, so definitely gonna need some guidance. So like Tom said, the first step is to get rid of these seats in the back so we can actually get in there, start stripping everything out and put the insulation in. So the back seats are out, and I've essentially just been left to my own devices now to carry on stripping out the van. So I'm just taking off all these little panels and bits and bobs to get it ready to insulate. Well, that loosened it anyway. Dad has been an absolute star with helping me figure out how to get everything off, so I'm just going to crack on and get all the seatbelts off, and we'll go from there. Tom, I need your help.
What are we doing?
I'm weak, and I need you because you're a little bit stronger than me, so emphasis on a little bit. Okay. So I'm just in the process of trying to take off as many of the roof panels as I can, except no, I'm not strong at all, I cannot get this one off for the life of me. But I did manage to get this bad boy off, so that's actually made so much more headroom for, well, you especially when we're sitting in here, like a good couple of inches. So that's good because we weren't going to have much headroom when sitting in, but it's made it quite a bit of difference. Just need to get this off, so Tom might have to do that. I feel like I'm going to snap the actual spanner.
That's a toughie.
Yeah. So I'm very tired. I've almost got all the panels off. Just taking this one off and it's got like some weird plastic on it, and then just need to do the other panel on the door. And then I think we're pretty much done, and then it's lunchtime. So other than the floor, the van is pretty much all stripped out. And now it's time to sound deaden using some sound deadener. So these ones are already in strips, which is so much easier than having it as roll and having to like cut them all down to shape. So I'm so glad that they're like this. This is the sound deadener.
Yeah.
So essentially it's meant to make it not sound like this. Make it sound more like, okay, I put it in that font, but it's meant to like dampen the sound. So we stick it like there.
Yeah.
And I'll go get the little roller because you've got to make sure it's like really on there. So I forgot to get the roller. But yeah, I can't find the roller, so I'm just gonna stick it down as best I can now, and I'll grab the roller later. Wow, so these need a good dusting for sure. And then just need to sound deaden in there, the rest of the ceiling, in there, no joking, in those panels, and up in the roof as well. There is something really nice about like converting a van yourself and that satisfaction of putting the work in, and I guess at the end of it when you're actually like camping in it, knowing that you did this yourself. Also, slight disclaimer, this is like in no way a how to convert your van video because it's probably not gonna be perfect. Don't really 100% know what I'm doing. Yes, I've got very good guidance off my family, but it's probably not the best video to watch to actually learn how to convert a van. It's more just like showing you the process and you know what we're doing to it. I'm really enjoying it actually. I do enjoy a bit of DIY and you know like keeping my hands busy and doing the dirty work, you know. I do really enjoy that, so this is really fun. And even if it's not perfect, I just keep thinking it has to be better than the little car camper we did in Tom's Hyundai i20, which was tiny. So this is definitely going to be more comfortable than that. Time to insulate. It's just used to fresh dry. The ceiling is done. And I'm so bored of insulating already.
We are so excited that we finally started this project.
It might take a little while because we're just doing it when we can, but the aim is to get it done by February.
So the next step is getting all the electrical sorted and the carpet sorted. We're probably going to have to wait till Ben is sort of free to help us.
To guide us on that.
To guide us.
But we're going to film the process and bring you along with us, and we've got a little adventure coming up soon as well, so stay tuned for that.
So if you want to follow along with this project and other adventures that we do, then be sure to subscribe, hit the like button and leave a comment down below.
And we'll see you on the next one. Bye!